In our evening series for law students, English for law students, today we are beginning with Pavan. We have two more students coming up, and this is the 24th of May 2025. Good evening, Pavan.
Yeah, very good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I am good, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. I'm good. How was the day?
Yeah, it was cool, ma'am. Actually,
To school
the
today?
the weather also cool. My day also too cool.
That's good. It's a welcome relief, I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am. How was your day, ma'am?
Yeah, usual, nothing much, just the usual things.
Yeah.
Watched, did some work here and there in the house. I didn't go out, so it was the usual things. Watched a little bit of program on Prime TV, Amazon Prime, and so on.
Yeah. Every Saturday is a jolly day for the people of Hyderabad, ma'am.
Mostly, I think.
Yeah.
And there's very less traffic.
Yes, ma'am.
Weekends are less traffic,
Yes,
I think.
the people are in the jolly mood and they will take more rest in the Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you go out on the weekend, I think the traffic is very welcome.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
the roads are so deserted.
Yeah. Every day actually to come to Khairatabad from Sainikpuri, it takes 1 hour 15 minutes.
Okay.
Today it takes actually 45 minutes only.
Oh, okay. You would know best.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if I am sitting at home, I wouldn't know. But the few times I have gone out on the weekend, I've noticed that the crowd is less.
Yeah.
But since you are coming from such a distance,
Yeah.
you would know best. I suppose Sunday is also similar.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me.
It's compared to Saturday, Sunday is too less, ma'am.
No processions and nothing, I suppose, in the city.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have processions and this and that.
Yeah, ma'am.
Then or we have some political rally.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
That is
there's
the
a lot
main
of crowd.
issue for that
Then
traffic.
there's a lot of crowd.
Yes,
Yes, traffic has to be managed. And I think the Miss World contestants are there. On the other day, I was reading about it in the newspapers. When they went to Charminar, they had to divert the traffic.
Yes, ma'am.
So now I think the Miss World competition is almost coming to an end. I think
Yes,
perhaps today or tomorrow is the final.
Exactly, I don't know, ma'am. But I think it is coming to end.
You have not been following it on in the newspapers?
No, ma'am, I'm not following.
Four countries finalists have come, or
Oh.
rather, four beauty queens from four countries have come to the finals. So we'll have to see who wins.
Yeah.
Miss India is not there. She's not among the finalists.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, so we will start with maybe role play again,
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
and I'll be the client, and you will be the lawyer whom I'll come to consult. So this situation is such that I'll explain the situation. I have a shop which is a kind of a boutique kind of thing, which only sells T-shirts,
Okay, ma'am.
and these are for boys and girls. Now, what I had ordered about 2000 T-shirts from a particular supplier. Now that the product has arrived, I find the quality is in a very bad state. The colors of the T-shirts are faded. The labeling is wrong. The sizes also are wrong. Like for example, if it's a medium-sized T-shirt, they have written large or they've written extra large. And if it's an extra large T-shirt, the labeling is such it shows medium or small. So there's no way I can actually use those T-shirts in my shop. And I've talked to them. They are saying that no, maybe there's a mistake. You people have not, taken care of the products properly. You have done something wrong with it, and that is the way they are going on about it. So tell me, what can I possibly do about this?
Yeah, ma'am. First, here you sold the T-shirt for the commercial purpose or your own purpose?
No, these I have a shop,
Okay.
so I have to sell them, and these are 2000 in
Okay.
number. It's a big number.
Okay. We are buying 2000 T-shirts, but we can use as a different ways. We can sell or we can donate. So if
Yeah.
we taken it as a commercial way, there is another. We can go for another act. If we taken it, we
No, it's for business
Yes, ma'am.
purposes. Yes.
yeah,
So what can be done about this?
yeah, ma'am. We can file a suit actually. When you ordered it, ma'am, what was the date?
I ordered it on February 25th, I think. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. So we can actually need to be check the limitation period. Actually, there is a limitation period of 3 years. Actually, whenever the issue is happened, so we need to check the limitation period.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is under the limitation period. Yeah, ma'am. It's
When?
February.
February this year.
Yeah, ma'am. You have any agreement with him? So what you ordered? You
Yes,
have any
yes,
document?
I
Which type
have-
of T-shirts? Which color you
Yes,
mentioned?
I have sample photographs also. I have
Yeah.
samples, and the photographs we had both agreed upon those photographs, and now I find that this is the situation. Even the labeling. I mean, how can you possibly put a wrong size on the label? The colors are all faded, and I have sample photos. I can produce it.
Yeah.
We had both agreed upon it. Now he's saying something else. So that is what is very surprising for me, actually.
Madam, where is the seller address actually?
Seller is in. He's from Gujarat.
Okay, you ordered it through online.
Online, yes.
So,
So,
maybe
yeah,
we can-
correspondence had happened through
Yeah.
mail also.
Yeah,
through
it's
mail
enough,
and
madam.
phones.
Electronic
Yes.
evidence is sufficient
Yes.
to establish the
Mm.
issue. So we can go for civil suit, ma'am. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, this is a breach of contract. It comes under the criminal breach of trust. So we can file a suit at the under jurisdiction code, which comes under the area.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. So you made it through which residence, madam? Which address?
My my
So
shop address.
Yeah,
Shop
ma'am.
address.
Where
Yes.
it comes under, ma'am? Which
It
area?
comes under Hyderabad.
Okay, ma'am. So it's nearby Hyderabad.
It's not far from here, about 5 kilometers.
Yeah, ma'am. So I'm thinking about the which court it comes under actually. Where is the nearby civil court? It's the civil court is Secunderabad only, ma'am. Actually, Nampally is there a criminal court only actually.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. We need to go for a civil court. Yeah. First, we need to send a legal notice, and then after we can go for the civil suit. What we are asking, we need to establish the contract. What happened before this issue? What the objectives? What are the conditions we mentioned in the document or agreement? And what we ordered. So what
Yes.
type of tissues? What color? Clearly mentioned. You said that you have that all data. So we need to submit that data and our address proof also. So we can file a notice, and then the court send a legal notice summons to the other party.
So what can we demand from that
Yeah, it's
group now?
a breach of contract. We can ask for the compensation for the damage of for the
See,
breach of the.
I have lost. I mean, apart from the fact that I paid more than half of the amount,
Yeah, ma'am.
and added tension, plus the fact that 2,000 is not a small number.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
a huge number.
Yes, ma'am.
And now I have to source the same material from somewhere else, and
Yes,
there's no
yes, ma'am.
time for it.
Yes.
So right now in my shop we don't have enough stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is a
Your
big,
business also
my business
damaged.
has suffered
Yes,
because of that.
Your customers will get suffer.
Yes,
That trust of the customers
will be gone.
will
So
gone.
I'm suffering. My damages are huge.
Yeah, ma'am.
It's
We
not
can
just
we can
monetary.
ask for the compensation of all this, including the court fees also, for the total amount which we paid to them, and the entire period what we are losing.
Losing.
Yeah, ma'am. Including the interest.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Interest also.
Including interest, ma'am.
How do you think? How soon do you think this thing will come up in the court, or rather, when will the court send him a summons?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, whenever we file in the 3 months, the court have a time to send summons. Yeah, ma'am.
So
Yeah.
I'll
After
have to
sending the summons, the trial will start. If other party will not attend in court, court will give ex parte order. Yeah, if they will come, and if they file any counter against our plaint, so it will go summons.
Okay. So it will take some time.
Yeah, ma'am.
But at least I can still look forward to some justice being
Yes,
done
ma'am.
to me.
Whatever
Because
time
otherwise,
whatever time it will taken, but one day fine day we will get the justice, including all the expenses what we are.
So I'll have to be patient,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
suppose. Okay then. Fine. That was a good thing. At least it gives me some confidence to try out.
Yeah, ma'am.
The fact that yes, there is some justice for me.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely we have legal remedies. Definitely we can go through with it.
And also the fact that I have to be extra careful. The next time I choose a vendor to supplier,
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
have to be 10 times more careful,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think. So that is a learning lesson also for
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
So yesterday we are also looking at agreement of subject and verb. And as you know, I keep talking about it. The subject of the sentence has to agree with the verb. If the subject is I and singular, then the verb which follows is something else. If the subject is you and the verb which follows something else. So we call it, the subject could be pronouns also, I, we, you, he, she, or it could be names. It could be Pavan, this, or somebody's name. So then with the subject, the verb also changes. The verb form changes. So you can look at, we did a few yesterday. You can look at number 7 and carry on from there.
Yeah.
Read the sentence and the options.
Yeah, ma'am.
And
Yeah. The teacher explains the lesson clearly. The teacher explained the lesson clearly. The teacher is explaining the lesson clearly. The teacher has explained the lesson clearly. The teacher is explaining the lesson clearly, ma'am.
so does it feel like something is happening right now, or do you think it's something which is happening like a habit generally? What do you understand by the
Yeah,
sentence?
ma'am. It's currently going on, ma'am. The teacher is explaining the lesson clearly.
It could be, but when we have something which is going on now, we say now
Okay.
or
The teacher
something like
has
that.
explained the lesson clearly, ma'am.
Anything else? Any other option which you think could be right?
Ma'am, take simple present. The teacher explains the lesson
If there's
clearly.
a teacher who comes every day to class, she or he might maybe explain
Explains.
every day clearly. So it could be explains, and in certain rare situations it could be has explained, but now it's explains.
Yeah,
The
okay.
teacher explains the lesson clearly. What's okay? Next is
We are watching a movie tonight. We is watching a movie tonight. We am watching a movie tonight. We have watching a movie tonight. We are watching a movie tonight, ma'am.
yes, we are.
The dog has been barking for hours. The dog have been barking for hours. The dog is been barking for hours. The dog are been barking for hours. The dog has been barking for hours.
Yes, for hours. And when do we use has been? Because it's something which is it's present perfect continuous. Has plus been, two helping verbs plus the main verb plus ing form. When there is some kind of a time mentioned,
Yeah.
duration.
They have visited Paris twice. They has visited Paris twice. They are visited Paris twice. They is visited Paris twice. They are visited Paris twice, ma'am.
They are or
They have visited
have.
Paris. Yes.
They have visited Paris
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Okay, you have finished up till 11. You can do 11 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. He does his homework before dinner. He do his homework before dinner. He is doing his he is doing his homework before dinner. He has done his homework before dinner. He do his homework before dinner.
With he, it's not do. He is a third person pronoun.
He does his homework before
He
dinner.
does. He does his homework before dinner. Okay. So in pronouns, when we say, you know what a pronoun is, isn't it? A word which is used in place of a noun. If I say Pavan, if Pavan does this thing, Pavan comes at 5 o'clock or something like that.
Third party.
Instead of saying Pavan, I can say he. He comes at 5 o'clock. So that is the pronoun which is used in place of the noun. Okay. But the verb which follows is same. Pavan is also a third person, somebody third person, and he is also a third person. So the pronoun, the verb which follows is the same. Okay. Instead of I, you, I, we, this is all first person. All right. So we will also look at some. Yes, long speech. You can choose your topic, Pavan. Let's see what you're getting. So, as far as long speeches are concerned, I would like to mention that the topic has been given to the law student, and he or she will speak about it for 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, ma'am. Here the topic is talk about any businessman who faced some challenges but became successful. Who is that businessman? There are many businessmen in the India.
Take up any one of your choice. If you know them personally, all the better. You need not be a huge, big businessman, but successful businessman. That's good enough. Or if you wish, you can speak of some famous businessmen also. It's your choice.
Actually, we used to listen the Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani names in the televisions.
Always.
But actually, I don't know what type of challenges they faced in the become to the successful man.
So talk about somebody else. It's okay. A businessman can be anybody who could be running a shop in your neighborhood. That doesn't have to be a big, very successful, somebody like Mukesh Ambani or anybody like that.
Ma'am, I can take a cloth selling person.
Cloth merchant.
Showroom or something.
Yes, of course.
Like there are many brand D-Mart showroom, not D-Mart, ma'am. There are different
showrooms. Where you know somebody, or are they in your neighborhood? What is it?
No, exactly. I don't know
could
that
be
much.
Somebody in your hometown also.
Yeah, ma'am. There are many persons who become successful by doing the cloth business. At initial stages, actually, what type of challenges these cloth business persons will face? They need to bring the cloth from different states.
Yes.
Actually, that is the major issue for them.
Yes.
And in the day by day, latest technology will come, latest modern will come. People usually attract to the new things.
Yes.
So if the cloth or the cloth not sold in daily basis, it will get as a old stock. Yeah, that is the major challenge for them actually.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to be update, and they need to what type of cloths they are bringing from other places. That type of cloth needs to be adjust from the current area position people's mindset. Yeah, actually, that is the major thing, ma'am.
So, do you want to name any particular person who is running a successful?
I can name as Raymond Showroom. He is a famous business person.
Famous all over the country.
Yeah, ma'am. There are many advertisements also. It is a symbolic for the traditional marriage or traditional functions in Telugu people. Like Pattu Dhoti, it's called as.
Yeah, Pattu Dhoti as well?
Yeah, ma'am. Dhoti.
Ravens people?
Yeah, ma'am.
No, I thought they were more known for suits and shirts, but I didn't know about dhoti.
Yeah, ma'am. They are for the Telugu. Okay. It reflects for the Telugu culture.
Okay.
Telugu people. Good. There is advertisement who I think hero Venkatesh comes for the Raymond showroom advertisement.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Raymond or Ramraj Cotton. Maybe a little bit confused, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Actually, the advertisement is a technique for the improvement of the business. People will get attract, and people want to see them as a good symbolic.
So what happens when you must have seen most of these big retail shops like Lifestyle and all, they all have this clearance sale from time to time.
Yes, ma'am.
They call it sale.
Yes.
So when you're talking about old products.
Yeah, ma'am, old
So
stock.
that's what they do. They said, okay, we are
Yeah.
offering a big discount sale.
They reduce the amount
They
of
reduce
the.
they have 20% discount, 50% discount,
Yes,
and then you find people are all going there and buying
yes, ma'am.
because of the discount and the fact that they're not old fashioned, except that they want to clear those so
Yes,
that
ma'am.
some fresh stock comes
Yes,
in.
ma'am.
Okay.
At least if they not get the benefits, at least they will not go for the losses.
Yes,
Uh,
at least they'll
it-
get their cost price.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever they paid.
Yes, ma'am.
So, any particular challenges that you feel somebody who is going to start small, for example, like you had the role play when somebody started small,
Yes, ma'am.
and I had a problem, no, because the supplier was not supplied
ma'am.
all the wrong kind of stuff. So those are challenges
Yes, ma'am.
which people face when they start going to the clothing business or any other business.
Yeah, ma'am. The initial capital amount is also high for the this type of business. They need to find out a good marketing area where they want to establish a shop or showroom.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
ma'am.
when they are not financially rich yet
Yes, ma'am.
established, they'll go for somebody who is a supplier but who is supplies something which is in their budget,
Yes, ma'am.
and that supplier might cheat,
Might cheat.
or not
At that time,
keep
they
his
will
promise.
get more effect. Yes, ma'am.
So those are challenges which business people face, particularly when they are starting out.
Yes, ma'am.
Later maybe they are more established,
Yes, ma'am.
so then they might not have so many problems. Okay, so that was your talk about, I think there are the pictures, 1 second. All right, so we will also look at newspaper words today. And there's another something, I think. Okay. This is also something which I quite enjoy. Before we look at newspaper words, we look at some pictures here. All right. So this is a picture which I got, and I would like you to speak on it. Observe the picture and speak. Give me some sentences
Yeah,
based on it.
Madam, here in the picture, it is looking like as a garden or
It is a garden.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
It is a garden. Yeah. One baby girl playing in the garden. There are some butterflies flying in the garden. Yeah, ma'am. The water flowing beside the baby girl. Yeah, ma'am.
That's green
Yeah, ma'am.
grass. It's a
Okay.
park.
Sorry. There is a green lane.
It's some kind of a park or a garden.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the baby weared a crown. It's just what it's called, ma'am. It's type of dress code.
Skirt.
Skirt. The baby wear a skirt.
Is she a baby or a little girl?
Girl, ma'am, maybe
How old?
around 7 to 8 years.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
So she's a little girl.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
There is a one yellow color butterfly, and there are some red color butterflies. Yeah, ma'am.
So what's the girl doing?
Yeah,
Why
girl
she-
trying to catch the butterflies. Yeah, the butterflies are going to height, flying to the high. Yeah.
The fluttering.
Yeah, ma'am. The girl was in the happy face.
Anything else you see in the
Yeah, ma'am.
picture?
There are some plants. There is a big tree. Yeah, ma'am.
That's it. And the blue sky.
Yes, ma'am.
How many butterflies are there?
3, ma'am.
3. Anyhow, that's a pleasant scene. So I don't know if people can see it, but this talks about it. Okay. All right. So we can also look at some word meanings from newspapers. Okay. There are some words which I've circled. You can read it out aloud.
Modi saying, NE is India's new growth engine. Here, what is the NE mean?
Northeast.
Northeast is the India's new growth engine. Here the Modi saying northeast states are the engine for growing.
So why particularly northeast? Perhaps there's something written underneath.
Astalakshmi to get first made in India chip plant.
Okay, northeast, as you know, is it's called the Seven Sisters, but now there are 8 states. Sikkim is also a part of this northeast. So apart from Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and all. So all these days they were not so developed. Now Modi is making an effort, or the government is making an effort to make northeast the center so that they can do trade with Southeast Asia countries, because they're closer there somehow.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's saying the new northeast will become the new growth engine. So they will grow. They'll grow in all ways. If people they do business, they get money. It becomes economically, it becomes benefits. People get jobs also. So the government is doing something to develop northeast. So that is why Modi is calling it the new growth engine. Okay, what is there next? Okay.
Supreme Court grills Rajasthan over quota suicides. Here the Supreme Court grills Rajasthan. Ma'am, here I think grills means saying something about Rajasthan decision or instructing.
Yeah, you're right. Grill has 2 meanings. One is the normal grill that you use in the kitchen. Grilling chicken, grilling this, kebabs, that's one. Like roasting is one. These are all kitchen verbs which are used, actions. But same grilling can be used elsewhere also in a different meaning. So what is this happening? Have you heard of quota in Rajasthan?
No, maybe it is some place in the Rajasthan.
Kota is a place, it's very famous for Kota saris, but Kota is also famous for the past 20 years or 25, 30 years. They coach for competitive exams, IIT and everything.
Yeah, ma'am, right.
So hundreds of people, thousands of people, students from all over the country go there, not just students from Rajasthan. And because of that, they gave some kind of coaching, and I know a friend of mine whose daughter was also there for her NEET coaching. Students get so stressed, a lot of them are committing suicide.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is why, what is the Supreme Court saying?
Yeah, Supreme Court grills Rajasthan over quota suicides.
So it's saying that how come the state has not taken attention of the fact that in this 1 year, in this 6 months, or rather not 6 months, 4.5, 5 months, 14 to 15 students have committed suicide in this 1 year. I said, how come you have not taken cognizance of the fact and nothing you have done about it? And this is a very sorry state of affairs. Young people who go there to study, and for some reason, for tension, stress, they are unable to bear the stress or whatever it is, they are committing suicide. It's very sad.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So fine, today's Pawan has done all the 4 activities, rather 5 activities we have done today. I think reading, picture reading, newspaper, verb forms, role play. Okay, that was good, Pawan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, so we'll start with a second law student of the day, that is Swapna. So, good evening, Swapna. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. I am good.
How was the day?
It was good, ma'am. What about you? How was your day?
Usual. Since I was at home, I was doing the normal stuff. It was a relaxed day, nothing much.
Okay.
A little time in the kitchen, a little time before the television, and so on. And I was also looking at some mails. Replied to a few mails as well, which I was getting from my office. So that is one thing. All right. So since Swapna, because you are law students, let's begin with role play only, because this is what you as lawyers, budding lawyers, or rather once you become lawyers, you'll have to counsel clients. Clients will come to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I will talk about a particular situation. I am the client here in this situation, and I'll give you a particular situation, and then you can counsel me the best way you can.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. This regards, I am a tenant and I am a young person, let's say 25 years old. I'm working somewhere, and my landlord, I've been in the same house for more than 1.5, 2 years now. Suddenly, the landlord tells me to vacate the house. Okay, he says, you just vacate mine, leave my premises. And the reason he is giving is that there was this water heater which had to undergo repairs. And because it undergoes repairs, he wants me to pay for the water heater, or rather geyser. So, and should I be paying for it? Or how should it be? And how can I just move out of the house just because I did not pay for the repair of the water heater? And actually, I had complained to the person more than 1 year ago that this water heater was having problems. He did not consider I talked to him, I told him on the phone also, he did not pay attention. Now, because the heater has really gone bad, it's not working, so he had to get it repaired. He expects me to pay. So, do you think that's the right thing to do?
No, I think it's not right, because the owner of the house will take care all those things, it's working or not. And if anything is wrong, they should do it by themselves, not on the tenants,
That's what
not
I
by the
thought,
tenants.
yes. And the
So
fact that I told that person more than 1 year ago that it's giving me problems. That time he did not pay attention. Now it's really gone bad. Now he feels I should pay for it. Why do you think I should pay for such big things? Now the geyser costs something like I don't know how many thousands. Why should I pay for that?
yes,
Small repairs I can get done as a tenant. But why do you think I should pay for something big like that?
yes. What you are saying is correct. It's geyser means it costs some thousand rupees, more than some 5 to 6,000.
Yes, it was quite a bit.
So as a tenant, you don't have to clear that problem. As a owner, she or he should the responsible person to clear that problems. So you should speak them again, or you should complain on them,
Where
because
should I complain? I have already spoken to him, and I've got a mail also. I think I sent him a mail at one time, talking about this problem.
yes,
So I can produce
yeah, you have proof also,
proof.
so you can.
And suddenly he asked me to vacate. Where am I going to look for a house now? And that's an extra
If
headache
owner
for me.
asks suddenly vacate the house, it is not the good. If you complain on them, because if you want to vacate the house in a rental house, they should give some time to vacate you from that house. 2 3 months, or
They should give me some time to
yeah,
vacate,
to vacate.
to prepare.
So if he said immediately to vacate the house, it's not lawful, it's illegal. So you have to arise some case against him.
So tell me, as a tenant, what rights do I have? I have to be clear about this. Because as you said, costly things, big repairs, tenants cannot undertake. Small things I can do. If it's some other small repair, I can get done. But if it's a big thing like, let's say, an AC or a geyser or something, how can I get all that repaired?
Yes, when you join into that house, you both have some contract that
There
if
is,
anything is
yes, some
wrong,
contract is there.
yeah,
Some
in that
contract
contract, what is there, you read all the points or not.
is there. Yes, I did read. There was nothing much about repairs for the tenant to get done. There's nothing about it. Any small repairs, it was mentioned. Small repairs like some electric problem, some this problem, that those things I don't mind getting done. It's also mentioned.
Okay,
But some major repair like this, particularly because I complained to him, I think that also made that fellow angry. I had complained that your water heater is completely gone. So
okay,
that made him angry, and now he's got it repaired, but he wants me to vacate the house. because I didn't pay for the water heater.
Okay. If
So,
nothing is there in that contract about the repairing the big things like geyser, ACs or some other things, then you should fight against him to stay in that home only, because
so what do I do then? Now what can I do?
you should go to police station and you complain about the tenant, about the owner of that house, what he is harassing you by saying all those things.
Should I also check with some local other housing laws in the area, in the city? Do you think
Yes.
housing laws would be there?
Yes, some housing laws is that for tenants some rules is there. If you check in that it is available, it's give you more important to your case when you go to the court or something else.
Yes, I should know laws are prevalent in this particular district or state.
When we are taking rent to rent
House on rent.
house from rent, first of all we see what is there in the contract and what should we pay and what should they pay if something is gone repair. So first we check all those things and we sign that and we enter into the contract, and then we come to.
I had signed, I remember, but there was nothing about major things like this.
So nothing
now
is
I
there in the
can
contract means,
do
then you
something.
go to the police station and you complain about that uh, that owner. He is harassing me to vacate her house immediately.
Okay.
So,
So that's what I can do now.
yes,
Go to the police station,
yeah.
or should I? Are there any other legal recourse I can take?
First you check some. First we check some.
The housing laws will
yes,
check
yes,
the district and the state, whatever is applicable in the state.
yes.
That I'll find. Okay, that was nice. I think now at least I know what my some consolation. Otherwise, I thought as a tenant I don't have any rights, but it cannot be. Some rights I will have as a tenant.
As a
isn't it?
tenant, you immediately you can't vacate the house. You have some rights. You can stay up to some months.
No, that of course maybe give me some time to vacate.
Until you have the agreement with the owner.
Yes,
before-
I have the agreement with me.
Yeah.
Except that certain portions are not very clear. I have read the agreement now. This doesn't talk about major repairs. Small
you are
repairs I have got done also. I have spent money.
So you have agreement between both of you. Till you complete your agreement date, you should stay here in that home only. You no need to worry to vacate the home immediately after he is saying to vacate. You have that
so what
right
do I
as a
tell the
tenant.
landlord? That's the problem, no? Because for me it's my first experience with as a tenant.
Okay.
And so that is what I have to see what action I can take against the landlord. All right. So that is some consolation. Let me take some action then. All right, we'll just look at this picture. I was hunting for some pictures, some nice pictures to show. Just tell me what you see.
Yeah, in this picture, we have some government school, government primary school, and many students coming out of the school gate. Three girl child are coming
Girls,
first.
three girls.
Three girls are coming first with bags and with school uniform and
In a school.
in a school uniform. Next to them, two boys are coming. Later,
Behind them.
behind them, four girls are coming, and one child is running to the tree behind the wall of the school.
Children are running around.
Yeah, only one children is playing.
One child.
Yeah, all other children are coming out of the gate from the school.
What color is the uniform?
Yeah, it's check shirt, blue check shirt, blue and white check shirt, and a blue frock,
Okay.
blue skirt.
Skirts.
Yeah,
What else can be seen?
yeah. Here one big tree is there, and some small branches is there
Visible.
beyond the wall.
Bushes. They are bushes.
Okay. Some bushes is there.
Are there. Then you also, can you see the school building?
Yeah, one window is there.
I can see a window.
Yeah, one window and one main gate
Door.
is there.
And there's a gate on which there's an arch,
Yes.
and which says
On the
government.
arch,
Government
it is
primary?
government primary school.
Are the children looking happy since they're
Yeah,
coming out
I
of the
think
school?
it's evening. It's evening time, so all the children are very happy because they are going to home with a high energy. When we are coming to the school, we come very
We
low.
might not be so energetic.
Yeah, children they speak also, we won't listen their voice, but when they are going, we
Out of the
stop
school.
and speak to them. They speak like very loud and with a very
So what
happy.
does it show when they speak loud? You're saying when they're coming out of the school.
Yeah.
So does it show that they're happy to
Yes,
be out of the school?
yeah, they are feeling happy.
Not just out of the school, perhaps they feel that they can go home and play in the evening
Yes.
with their friends, maybe.
Yes.
That's also, I think that
Some
makes
snacks.
the children happy. Yeah,
Some
something to
snacks
eat.
are waiting.
Obviously, the mothers will give them something to eat.
Yeah.
So they're looking happy and they're chatting,
Yes.
talking
Yes.
with each other happily. The girls have got some school bags slung on their
some
backs, and some of the boys have those sling bags also. So they have a variety of bags. So you can see a playground at the back,
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
plus a big tree and
Playground
some
and
bushes.
that wall
Wall.
around the wall.
There's a boundary wall, yes.
Yes.
And a tree and some bushes. All right. So maybe you can also talk about some. Yes, you can choose any topic. What is
Talk
it?
talk about your favorite way to keep yourself organized.
All right.
Organized means busy or
To keep everything in order, whether it's your daily schedule or the things around you, whatever it is, you keep everything organized properly.
yeah.
So that is arranging everything properly in your mind and physically also. You're arranging everything, timings wise, this, that, and also physically arranging your stuff.
Yeah, like to-do list.
To-do list in the kitchen or in
Yes,
the
okay,
rooms where you arrange your books and whatever it is. That's organized. So organized can be both mental as well as physical. All right. So how do you do it?
My favorite means when I wake up, I usually spend some time to make some to-do list, what to do in the day. Normal days I went to college and I go to college and I came back to home. Then I think about what to do after my afternoon. But now I am so much of awareing with my time, awareness with my time to don't waste it. So I am making my to-do list after I am waking up. In that I am writing what to do for this time. In that I write some personal things. Later I write some cooking things, what to do to eat lunch.
What you're going to cook
what
for lunch. Okay,
yes,
that's good.
for lunch and dinner. Then I now I am start to read some books, some salt, acid, fire, heat. That I started that book, so I am reading that book. I want to so enthusiastic to complete that book very fastly, because everything written in that book, before only I know that how to cook, how to check the oil is heated, how to know the things are deep fried, fried the vegetables, how we
so you knew most of it, you're saying?
I know most of it. So I feel better, I feel with some confidence after I am reading that book, because before I read that book, I think I know only little things in cooking. Later, now I feel some confidence after reading that book because I know many things in that book.
Okay.
That and that book is very famous for cooking. So I feel some better after reading that book and feeling happy also because knowing all that without reading the like that books.
So, what else do you do apart from, how else do you organize your things? Let's say your things, you could be your books or whatever it is, your wardrobes.
Yeah.
Is there a method you follow?
Yes. I organize my wardrobe. I keep my tops separately in one box.
So, you put them in boxes or what do you do? How do
Yeah,
you do
box. I keep separate boxes because if we keep in boxes, it won't fold like
So
like
they
that
remain
till
in good condition.
yeah, it remains in good condition. So I keep everything in boxes like tops, leggings, and sarees, like
So,
etc.
and what about, you are also busy in the kitchen nowadays. So, what do you do? Do you arrange your kitchen also? Put them in an organized way?
Yeah, sometimes my atte also will help me to organize my kitchen. My mother-in-law also helped me to organize my kitchen. When we order some vegetables and fruits, some milk and curd in the weekend, me and my mother-in-law will organize all those things in the boxes and we keep in the freezer, and we boil the milk for the whole week to do the
Okay.
curd,
Fine.
etc.
Yeah, yeah.
We organize like that for the whole week. We prepare at the weekend, so it's help us to don't lose our time more in kitchen.
Okay, that was good. Thank you. So, I think you are quite organized.
Yeah,
Have you heard of somebody called Marie Kondo?
very good. Yeah, I heard that, but now I
Do you know who
don't
she is? I
remember.
mean, in what context have you heard her?
Somewhere I heard, but now I don't remember.
She is world famous actually. She's a Japanese woman. She's written books and she's given programs also, podcasts, etc. And she has talked about such a good way of organizing things
Yes.
and throwing away what you don't need,
Yes.
not to keep it.
Yes, I heard this
So,
concept from my husband
yes.
because he don't like anything to keep the things in the
So,
home,
yes.
extra things.
So, since
He
we talked
shared
about
that.
organizing, Marie Kondo is very famous. She is world famous. And she's actually a young woman, not very, now there's something about her in the news also.
He shared about that things about
So
how
the
to
whole
organize.
world, the Western world, India, and a lot of other countries, so everybody is inspired by her.
Yes.
And she says, throw things away if you don't need. If you
Yes.
haven't used something for more than 3 months or max 6 months,
6 months.
just throw it away.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, it's good thing.
It's a very good
Because
thing.
when we don't use the things, why we should
Yes.
pile up all the things and
Why should we pile up?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we'll also look at some subject verb agreement. We will look at, you can look at 12 to 15. So as we said, subject has to agree with the verb that follows.
Okay. The cat dash sleeping on the couch. The cat is sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
The cat are sleeping on the couch. The cat am sleeping on the couch. The cat has sleeping on the couch. Answer is the cat is sleeping on the couch.
Yes, very good, very good. It's
Because
presently
it's
sleeping.
Presently it's sleeping on the couch. So is the cat is sleeping on the couch.
Because how do you know it is sleep? You have to use is because sleeping is already written there.
Yes.
Sleeping is continuous form.
Yes.
So it has to be is.
She dash been working on her novel for months. She has been working on her novel for months. She have been working on her novel for months. She is been working on novel for months. She are been working on her novel for months. She has been working on her novel for months.
Yes, good. Has been working is present perfect continuous, and what I told before also, present perfect continuous has two helping verbs. Has is one helping verb, been is one helping verb,
Yes.
then working is the main verb, work plus ing form.
The team dash won the championship. The team has won the championship. The team have won the championship. The team is won the championship. The team are won the championship.
One. Yeah, what is it?
The team has won the championship.
Why is it has and not have?
The team means it's a
It's a collective noun.
yeah, it's plural, and all the people we call team.
It's one team.
Yeah.
So the team might have 6 people or 10 people,
Or 2
but it's
people.
still one team.
Yeah.
So it has to take a singular verb. So it is has, not have.
Yes.
Good.
Has. They dash score every weekend. They play score. What is this one?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Soccer is football.
They dash soccer every weekend. They play soccer every weekend. They play soccer every weekend. They is playing soccer every weekend. They has played soccer every weekend. They play soccer every weekend.
Good. Yes. As soon as we know it's a habit,
Yeah.
so then we have to use simple present tense.
Yes. Plays.
So they play soccer
soccer
every
every
weekend.
weekend.
Okay, good. So we'll also look at some words. The newspaper is a very good way of learning, enriching our vocabulary.
Yes.
It's not just words, sometimes we have a group of words, and sometimes we have idiomatic English also. And I find this newspaper uses a lot of idiomatic English.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
why. All right, so look at these two which I have circled. Read the entire thing.
Graft in GHMC under scanner.
So what is under scanner, which I have
Under
circled?
scanner means someone is watching us, what we are doing. That comes under scanner.
Okay, and that's correct. Scan, scannable app also we have.
Yes.
Scanning,
Yes.
anything is when we
Somebody
focus
is
more
watching
on
it.
it,
Yeah.
focus more on it and try to get it extra, sight over it. So what is graft in GHMC? Graft in GHMC, what does it mean? Graft can be some kind of a corruption.
Yeah, bribe.
Corruption that is taking place could be whatever is written underneath. Now, why I tell you, because when I talk about the headlines only, most of the time you understand the meaning by looking at the context.
Yes. Yes,
So we do so if you can make out by the first line, okay. Otherwise, you go to the second, third line. You can read the second line. What does it say? To give more information.
the arrested official.
No, this one.
Vital Rao.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vittal Rao.
Vital Rao recently joined SCC
Secunderabad
office had already received 4 lakh bribe.
Okay, so that is the story. So somebody, for some reason, this government person from GHMC had received bribe.
Yes, 4 lakhs.
So because of that, he's under scanner. People are investigating.
Yes.
Under scanner is a way of saying it.
The
What's
next
next?
one. GHMC cracks down on hostel kitchens. Cracks down means
So from the context, you should try and understand. Hostel kitchens, lot of hostels are there, for school students and also for working people. So a lot of hostels
They
are there in the city.
in this
And what is the condition of the
in this
kitchens?
context, they check the kitchens of the hostels, and if it is in not good in if it is not in good condition, they crack down, means they close down the kitchens of the
They are
hostels.
investigating. They are investigating, and if its hygienic conditions are not being maintained,
Yes,
then
yes.
obviously GHMC has to do something.
Yes.
Otherwise, the health of the students
Students
is
will spoil
endangered.
and- yes.
If you cook something and give it to them, what will happen to them?
Yes,
That's it.
nowadays like these rights are more on the hotels also. How
Hotels
hygiene they are
also.
maintaining their kitchens, and the products what they are using to
Yes.
use.
So hotels, of course, they do it for commercial purposes,
Yes.
but hostels are mostly students. So students are deserve to be given healthy food, obviously.
Yes.
Yes. What's next?
Fire, fire. DJ asks all departments to pitch in.
Fire DG is the fire department, like the fire engine. They have their own firefighting forces. So
Pitch in means
this is in context of the big fire that happened last week, isn't it? The big fire that happened in Hyderabad
okay.
last week. In that context, the DG means must be the Director General or something.
Yes, ma'am.
He's
Director
asking-
General of the Fire Service.
He's asking what? All departments is short form for departments
Yes.
to pitch in. Pitch in means what?
To ready on to ready on the ground to
be
play
ready.
some
Yes, to pitch in
games.
means to help.
Yes.
In such times, it's help
Yeah.
to pitch in.
Yes.
So that's pitch in. The fire department person, the senior, is asking all departments
to ready to do help.
to help as and when required. When there's a need, they have
Yes.
to all pitch in. That means they should all be ready to help.
Yes.
That's it. I think the words, you have done your words also. You have counseled a client, Swapna, you have done picture reading, you have also done subject verb agreement, you have talked about the words from newspaper. All right, so thank you for today.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
let's hope you get some value out of this,
Yes, ma'am.
and so that you are able to speak with more and more confidence every
Yeah,
time. You are
yes,
speaking
ma'am.
well, but it should be more confidence you should get,
Yeah.
and
okay,
you
ma'am.
use words more freely.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank
I'll
you.
try my level best from tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening. So we have a third law student for today, and that is Kiran. And okay, good evening, Kiran. How are
Hello,
you?
madam. How are you?
So Kiran, will have to introduce yourself now because he's come in for the first time today. And so Kiran, you'll have to give your complete name, and then I'll ask you some other questions so that I know you better, and the audience also knows you better.
Yeah.
So what is your complete name, Kiran?
Actually, my full name is Kiran Kumar Puchakayala.
Okay.
I'm a basic native of Warangal.
All right.
I settled in Hyderabad. Presently, I'm working for a software company, middle scale software company.
Okay.
By passionate, I joined in my law.
Yeah,
It's
so
my
that
big-
is the main question. Why did you join law?
Actually, there is a big story behind it, so I don't want to say.
No, talk about it. It's all right. You can
Um,
mention it in brief.
Actually, when I completed my 10th class, I thought I had to join in by PC. Unfortunately, by force I joined in MPC. I failed in maths.
Okay.
To avoid the maths in future continuous, I joined in law. So I attended the law entrance, and my father don't believe me. I have that much capacity, but in entrance test only I got state 61st rank. It's happened in 1999.
It's after your intermediate.
Yeah, in intermediate, I thought to join in 5 years law course. Because I don't have any options. I'm a scary boy. I afraid more about my father.
Yeah, you were quite young then.
Yeah. So by I have the daily habit of reading the newspaper. By reading the newspaper only, I attend the law
No, okay.
without preparing. So for the latest year also, I never prepared for the law. I directly went and I attended the exam.
So what happened? Did you?
So intermediate by force I joined, but the bad luck happened is my father agreed to join in law, but in my village there is some already well settled people is there. I don't want to take their name. My father approached them. What is the future of the law? They said that we
You
have
have to
the.
speak a little louder so that everything can be heard. Yes.
They said that the lawyers don't have any future. So again, my father says that you don't enter the last course. At that time only the BCA course came into picture,
Okay.
Bachelor of Computer Applications. He said that you join in that. I said that if it is don't have maths, I can join. But the seats are over. I don't have any option. My father is not agreed to join in law. Again, I have to by force. I need to go to BSc Maths with stats. Here, you people observe, I afraid of maths. In BSc Stats, I have maths with stats. That is a two maths.
So that is a strange situation, I think.
Yeah. Successfully, I failed in maths in degree also.
Oh God.
Then I realized that in my lifetime, never want to take the maths. Again, I took the MCA because already 2 years successfully wasted.
But you completed BCA.
Yeah, BSc Stats completed.
Okay. Then you took MCA. Okay.
But the situations are supported after my MCA. I thought that to try to join in law, but there is some TC problem happened to me.
Oh.
So I keep on trying. In 2019, I took the law entrance exam. In 21 also I took the exam. In 2019 I took the exam.
So that
Before
was
I
your
joined
pet
the
course.
corona happened.
Okay. Yes, I know. Corona.
The last time, actually my kids are also they are saying that. So will you be lawyer in your lifetime or something? They are kidding me.
Yeah.
Because if they are not studying, I saying that I have faced this type of situation, so you be like that. So my elder one said that you try this seriously, we will see like that. So with the help of my
That's
friends,
very good. They are encouraging. Children are encouraging you.
so finally I joined in law.
So
Situations
this
not.
was your fourth attempt at the law
I think it
entrance
is
exam?
in intermediate one time, the three. This is the fifth time.
Fifth time.
Every time I took the exam,
So
every time I
finally you joined.
getting good rank.
So you're meant to be a lawyer, I think. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
So now you're doing your first year of law.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think you'll be ready for a role play also. Okay.
Actually, I not. Actually, there is some. My family, some things happened, so I am not prepared. In the exam time only, I prepared. To be frank, in the first sem. Now I am focusing the subject.
Yeah.
I have little bit knowledge on subject. To be frank.
Yeah, that's it. So it's okay. Since you're all budding lawyers, as we say, you're in the lawyers in the making, or we call them budding lawyers. So I will play the role of a client, and you'll have to counsel clients. So I will give you a situation,
Yeah, sure.
and you will have to counsel me as a lawyer as to what I should do. So the situation is, I was in a car driving, and then somebody hit me from behind the car. So that person was in another car. So this was an accident which happened, and the police confirms the other driver was at fault. That person was either texting on his phone or something, and he somehow was not paying attention to driving. He come and hit me. So my car is also damaged, and I also was hurt. And now what do I do? How do I have spent so much already on more than 30,000 almost on the repair of my car, and also medical bills also.
So you are injured. The person is injured, right? Severely
That
injured.
person is not injured, I am injured.
Okay.
That person may be, but I was not, it was his fault, so I somehow didn't give attention. Maybe slightly injured, but I was injured basically. And do I claim insurance from the other person's, the other driver's insurance company? And how can I do it?
As per my in general awareness, I have the because I have some friends outside that face the situation. In general, the accidents are something made. The person who is driving the car or who is a person, the in your case, the A was hit by B. So A need to have a valid license. Even
No, I have a valid
yeah.
license, yes.
So for the B, he need to have a valid license, and he is not in the wrong, not in. He need to travel in a right way. Both persons. If you are follow the traffic rules, you need to put in a case. The insurance company, if he is as a third party insurance or something, it should be the insurance company will be claiming. So directly the person is not give to you. The insurance
Yes.
company will be.
Yes,
They
yes.
will,
And the police has also confirmed that it was the fault of the driver at the
you
back.
need to put a fare on him. Police will summons the party. He will produce the related insurance details. The insurance company will be
Should pay me for whatever
yeah
damages to my car has
Yeah.
have happened.
as per my knowledge.
So what evidence do I prove now if I, consult that insurance company, and should I send that insurance company a legal notice, or how do I do it? What's the procedure?
You just need to raise a complaint.
With whom?
The concerned incident occurred surrounding PS or something, right? In the PS, you need to concern. The police will be give a brief notice. They will inquire and they will give the report to them.
Okay.
They will summarize to the other person. You just need to raise a complaint with your evidence what you have.
I have video evidence,
Yeah.
photographic evidence, every evidence. I
no,
have.
no, no. As a law or something that the people, the police will treat that both will be equal to them. Whether we are victim or we are hit to other
Yes.
person,
Yes.
they will inquire them. They will inquire them and they will provide the details to the other person, and they will in the court or something. I don't know.
So
after
will
the
that take a lot of time? I thought I could maybe approach that other insurance party straight away. Not
maybe that's depend on the insurance company. Some companies don't want to claim, they will extend that. That's depend on the person's or something.
I should claim from the person who hit me and his insurance
If
company.
you are if you don't have any loopholes or something in our side, that will be maximum 3 to 6 months or something. I am assuming.
Okay.
If you have any loopholes, definitely if you are paying some amount, they will try to escape give the amount.
Yeah, I don't want to go to my insurance company because it's the other person's fault, and that other person's insurance company should pay me.
Yes, ma'am.
So otherwise, I have my own insurance for the car, obviously, and so that is what I want to know.
That's why the
The
third party
police
insurance.
has also observed it. They have also taken note of it, and they said it's that person's fault. He was engrossed in his phone. He was texting or something. He was not focusing, and that's also a rule which he has broken. People should not be looking at their phones or something when they are driving, isn't it?
Yeah, as per my knowledge, I don't know her full name because
I mean,
still I
it's
am a
written
learner.
everywhere.
Yeah. But I heard that there is a third party insurance is applicable. Maybe either both parties. I don't know which.
All right. So we'll have you look at some subject verb agreements also, because as we say, every time we speak, there are times when people put the wrong form of the verb, and sometimes the tenses are wrong. So if the verb form is wrong, what happens is our sentence does not come out very accurately, very correctly.
Yes, ma'am.
So as far as law is concerned in our state, I think lawyers have to speak in English. In the work is done in English, I think. So for that matter, the more you converse in English, the more your confidence improves and you speak better. So that makes you more effective as a lawyer.
Okay.
So these are some of the ways I was looking at. There are some sentences which the other two students have also done. You get look at 16 and then 17, 18. The options
Sure.
also given.
Okay.
So read out number 16 loudly and
Yeah.
read out the options also. And there's one option.
The 16th one is I dash been studying English for 2 years. The options are have, has, am,
Yeah, there is one.
is. Because it is a continuous past 2 hours he is 2 years he is studying, so it should be have. I have been.
I have been. Read out the whole thing now.
I have been studying English for 2 years.
Yes, good. This is present perfect continuous. So that has two helping verbs. Have, been, study plus ing form. There are
Yeah,
three
it's
verbs
a
here.
continuation.
Yes, three verbs here, two helping verbs and one main verb plus ing form. That's a present perfect continuous. Yes, next.
The children dash playing in the park. Options are, is, am, have. Yeah, here it is some difficult to because is or both are tempting to me. The
You
children
have to
are.
see if the noun is singular or plural.
The park means it is a plural, right?
The subject. Look at the
subject
subject. Is
yeah,
it singular or plural?
It's a plural. Children.
So it has to take a plural verb.
Yeah, it's are.
Are. That's it. The children are playing in the park.
Yeah, in general, actually, I don't know. The thing is, the people like me, we are translate the speaking word in Telugu to English like that. That is the problem. So
That
here the
happens
problem is
all the time in our country.
the sentence which is like sounds good to me. That is it. Here it is the is good sounds for us by saying
The child. If it's child, it's one child. If it's children, it is more than one child. So it's plural. The children are.
yeah.
Next.
We dash already eaten dinner. Options are have, has, are, is. So already they had their dinner. The options are we have.
We is again plural. So
Yeah,
we
so
with
we-
what we use with we.
So we is plural, but so I think it should be are. We have. I am assumption.
See, with I also, I and we both are first person. I is one person, we is more than one person, but it's again first person. We all. So we with we also have is the correct form. And we have eaten. What is the sentence? Complete
Eaten
sentence.
dinner.
We have eaten dinner. Eaten is the past participle form of eat.
Yeah.
Eat, ate, eaten. Okay.
Here the doubt come people for generalists. In the 17th, the children are. For this one we have. So people thought that if it is plural, we just now discussed that are. So people thought that we are already. So but is not framing right. So
These
people thought that.
are is, are be forms.
Okay.
Is, are, and being, been. These are all be forms. And this is have and all, has, have. These are also different forms.
Okay.
So both of them can go with the different, depending on the situation we have to use.
Okay.
Next is,
Yeah.
read
4
it.
minutes.
You finished all?
Yeah. 16, 17, 18.
Okay, good. You didn't, no, 19 and 20 you left out.
Already I had 16, 17, 18.
19, 20.
Okay.
You are the last
Too
one,
much.
you have to finish them all.
19th one, the manager dash approved the plan. Has, have, is, are. The manager is singular one. So we should use the is. The manager is, I think. Or has. Manager is or has. That is it.
Manager is, it's here the situation is we don't use is here. We have to use have or has. So what are the options? Has is there.
Already it's approved. So
Has approved the
yeah, plan.
Next.
She dash studying for her exam. She is studying or she or am. Options are is, are, am, has. She is preparing for her exam.
Study.
So she is studying this exam. That's why she is a singular one. So it is.
Is studying. It's simple, a present continuous. She's actually right now studying for her exam.
Yeah,
And it's easy because only one blank is there.
yeah.
Sometimes if suppose there were two blanks, if studying is also
Yeah.
missing, then you would have to think more. But
Yes.
now it's just a matter of the main verb is already there. You just have to give the helping verb.
Yes.
She is studying for her exam. Okay, good. Now we come to the main portion, that is long talk. We call it, you have to just choose your topic and speak about it for maybe 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay? Choose any out of two, you can choose anyone. And read it loudly, please.
Hobby you are passionate about. Talk about why you choose the hobby and other details.
Yeah, this should be easy for you. Hobby. If you read out the topic loud, people can hear. Read it out loud.
Hobby.
A hobby you are passionate about,
Yeah, yeah.
and give the details of it.
I have the hobby of reading books or newspaper. That is my hobby only. Actually, this was my mother. Actually, she reads more books.
Okay.
So to observe the books, I just turn the pages to observe the pictures only.
Okay. As a child.
Yeah, as a child, there is a colorful pictures is there. So the colors and the pictures are very good for me. So I started. There is some we have the weekly magazine of Swati magazine is there. So she observed that and she said that you have a special page for you. There is a Anil Swati is there for kids in the Swati.
Okay.
So I start reading that one. So whatever we are reading in the textbooks are some are already defined there. So I thought that okay, the outside books also having the subject books, subject question and answers, and some funny cartoons also there. Okay. Myself, I feel happy to by reading that and diagram, the way they draw the
Children
diagrams
would
and
love that.
because the nose, the hair, hair and that is some funny parts. So I for to set that as a kid we don't know right where we have this one. So to get this particular one we need to turn over the every page. So
To find the answers you're saying. Okay.
by searching like that there is some last page we have. Actually this happened in my 4th class onwards. By the 10th class I found that where we have the fixed they have fixed format where the child page happen there where the political page happen where the serials happen there is a suspense serial happen like that. So by learning everything there is more interesting. So I went to in my school they have the before the prayer they have the session of reading news. So my school principal said that you just read the news. So my sir prepared the news for the current affairs. So I only have there is long book, the political news and the state news, sports news and movie news like that.
Yes.
So that is continuation happened by luckily, accidentally. So because of this reading news and everything, as I said, without preparing the last set, I still if I take the exam to this time also, definitely I will get the rank of 1000 to 2000. Definitely without preparing also.
So you think your hobby really helped you?
Yeah.
It's helped you. It's been helping you throughout your life.
The current topics also, and by this subject knowledge only, the Kukatpe MLA also observed me and he recognized me with this one only.
Okay. That's great. So you think, have you passed on this habit to your children also, reading? Other than school books, I mean.
Yeah, my elder one and younger one is keep on reading. My elder one is very passionate about reading. He starting initially he started reading the Telugu newspaper also, but he is not like that. That is some different context is they are publishing without. So he is keep on reading on the Times New only. He is regularly he is taking exams also, intermediate exams. Definitely 45 minutes he spent for reading
Okay.
paper.
So I'm sure they're very up to date with the news.
Yeah, his mother shouted on him, tomorrow you have exam, why you are not studying this pen? That's much he is passionate. My younger one is a naughty fellow. He read only sports. That is the
That's his favorite.
yeah.
That's his favorite page.
Mm.
I think the last page is mostly
Today,
sports.
today also there's fun incident. We have lunch. If I in the lunch session, definitely at least morning or evening we have the lunch session, common session. I ask my sons that, do you heard about the field marshal or something? Yeah, my younger one and elder one says, yeah, we heard that one. So what is the thing? They try to answer that. They say that the Pakistan army major got this field marshal. I asked him, what is the benefit he got? So my elder one answered that one perfectly.
Very good, very good.
Just at least if I found any new or something new thing, I just try to ask them whenever I recollect that one.
So just to see that they are also up to date.
Yes, yes.
And I think they have got your interest. They
Yes.
also read the news. And like you say you got it from your mother
Yeah.
as a child. Now you have passed it on to your children also.
Apart from this one also, I passed two things also my kids. Actually, I am a just basic player.
Chess.
Yeah. So I keep on playing with my kids. So they played very well. The Pratisha Bodda, chess player, grandmaster. Accidentally she established a institute in our area only.
Oh, I see. So,
So
did they go there to play?
Yeah, they go there. But after the 9th class, I stopped them because we have the two options. Either we need to go for chess or we have to academic. As for my background, I suggest to go for studies.
They can't play in the weekends? It's not possible? Only in the
They are
weekends?
playing. They playing weekends and.
Sometimes children have to sacrifice
Yes.
certain things for the
Yes,
sake of academics. Parents also don't know,
Yeah.
they're a little confused as to what to
Yeah,
tell them.
whatever we are doing, definitely kids will follow.
I know. Because all those cricket players and everybody, they talk about how they had to give up their studies.
Yeah, yeah.
Dhoni was in my colony where I lived before,
Okay, okay,
in my early days. Dhoni was in the same colony as I was.
okay.
Of course, he's much younger, so I didn't know him otherwise. But then he only studied up to 11th or 12th. After that, he just went into jobs and cricket and all that. So, and even Sachin is also not educated that way. So, either you have to focus on your sports or you focus on the studies.
The same thing happened to me. Actually, my brother-in-law sold one house. Just it is a walkable distance for my house. The Mad 2 hero, right? There is the Damodar or something, the naughty guy, the political interest guy. He stayed that house only. I met him one or two times. Now he's left that house after he got the stardom.
Which is a politician now?
No, he's a cinema actor.
Okay, okay. It's called
We
what?
don't know the person who they got name and fame.
At least in films they come at a later age. But with sports you have to start early, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Films
That is
though
true.
they do medicine. There are so many doctors also in the film industry, they are engineers and everybody who comes into the film industry. They reach after a certain age.
But the success rate is very less, madam. The sports or something. We don't have assurance.
Success rate, the problem is they have to start early and then they can't focus on their academics.
I mean that if they are not failed in their career, they don't have any alternate option or something. That's the problem.
That's what I'm sure most parents, that's why they hesitate to send their children for sports. All right, so there are certain places which I circle. So you just have to make out the meaning from the context. Otherwise, you can read one or two lines and explain the meaning. First, you read it out loud.
Yeah.
What is the
HC
heading?
grants interim relief to importers of e-gadgets. So the High Court is given some certain directions or some to the electronic gadgets who are the importing. They are giving the High Court of I think that is a state High Court only.
This is a particular situation, I think, about some particular importers.
Yes, madam.
They were importing e-gadgets from some
Yes.
place. So what is that interim relief? What does it mean?
Maybe they put on case with them. They went for the court for the hearing. The court observed the case and gives them bail or something. To don't take any action of type. Maybe court has the. There are malfunctions some devices by printing and scanning device provisional release.
I think their stuff is held up in the customs or something.
But they
Okay.
said that there is some malfunction happened. That's why maybe
Where is it written?
in the first two lines, printing and scanning malfunction.
Multifunctional printing and scanning devices. Those are the stuff they're getting from abroad. So I think they got stuck at the customs.
Okay, okay.
All right, they're multifunctional printing and scanning devices. Now those people have spent a lot of money and imported, and for some reason they're being held up in the customs or something. So they want some relief because they paid for the stuff, and if the stuff is held up in the customs, I mean, of course, we'll have to read
Yeah.
the whole thing for that, which are withheld by customs authorities. So they went to the court. They said, release our stuff, otherwise, how will we sell it?
Yeah,
And
the,
what will
the amount
happen?
and everything is blocked.
Because it's not as if they've done some smuggling or something, they've got it from the proper legal recourse in a proper manner.
Yes, ma'am.
So the High Court has granted them relief to these importers of e-gadgets, telling them that okay, let them bring out the stuff, let them sell it, give it to them, and not keep it in the customs. You know, customs keep the stuff for a long time, and even sometimes we hear of customs people also.
Some rules are not understood by normal people.
Yeah, and all right, there's one more here. You can, whatever I've circled, you can look at it.
HP woman overcomes disability Everest. I
So
think
it's
that
not in a proper sentence
Yeah, yeah.
form, but we can still understand.
yeah, because the heading is like that only. It seems that a Himachal Pradesh woman went to Everest and she climbed the top of the Everest. It seems that.
Yeah.
So she is a physically handicapped, but she challenged that one.
What kind of physical problem does she have?
So she is a blind woman.
She's blind.
Then it is very
She's blind,
appreciable.
and in spite of that, she's been able to climb Mount Everest. Somebody from
It's a very
Himachal
tough.
Pradesh. So that's a great, a great achievement.
Yes,
So
yes, madam.
anybody who goes climbs Mount Everest, it's a great achievement.
But a
This
blind, she
person
don't know
is blind.
what is there in front. She don't know. That is a very rare.
That's a great thing. So overcomes disability. So
Yes,
that is the credit to her credit. Okay. All right. So I think we have maybe finished all the words for today. Any more? Last two pages are sports pages. So I think your children will be very interested in the sports pages, as you're saying. All right. So we have completed the words for today. So you have Kiran.
Puchakala.
So you have done role play for today. You have counseled a client.
Yes.
You have spoken about a hobby that you are passionate about. You have looked at some English structures, that is subject-verb agreement, and you have also looked at some words from the newspaper. So these are the 4 different things we have done, and that, as I said, the more we speak in English, the better it is for us.
Yes.
The more confidence we get, and consciously we should try to improve our vocabulary, use more and more words. So looking at the newspaper is one way of looking at the more and more words. So that was nice. Okay, let me, 1 second, I'll give you a little picture. You can also speak about it. All right, so this is a simple picture. You can talk about it, a few sentences. What do you see in the picture?
There is some.
Yes, this for the audience.
Actually, I recollect my childhood memories. Actually, we stayed in Narsampet.
Okay.
That is a nearby forest. The people came with this bear, and they uh, went to house by house and they collect the money from the people by
They bought a proper
yeah,
bear.
yeah,
Oh, really? Oh my God.
and they ask them. Actually, they remove the nails and something. There is some neck band, and
I've heard of a monkey, but then you bear also is
yeah,
taken around like a pet
I was
dog.
very. It's around my I think 5 to 8 years. I am not recollect fully, but we try to pull the hair off that bear as a kid.
The poor bear. I feel sorry for the bear also. Yes, so
We don't
that's
know
what
that,
it
but
looks like.
yeah, yeah.
The picture, it looks like that.
They are playing in the villages. All people are watching. He is entertaining with the bear people.
So what is that man called? I mean, there are two men I think who are holding the bear, no?
One is holding the bear and one is supporting the person and he is playing
What-
some music instrument, tabala,
Got some drum.
some drum.
Drum.
The other people are enjoying. Some are watching here and some are away, far away.
Children also there? Are children watching?
One kid is there, ma'am. One kid is there.
Okay, that's all.
But it is a legally punishable crime.
Nowadays, I don't think. I know.
No, it's illegal
Nowadays, we
because-
can't think
yeah,
of this. Maybe 20 years ago it was there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can't think. Because bear is supposed to be a wild animal.
Actually, the only thing is the bear is the animal. It can be walk in four legs and 2 legs.
Two legs also, yes.
Directly it attack man skull.
And there are a lot of stories about bears and somebody who pretended
Even
to
share
be-
market also bull and bear they compare with the.
yeah. So why do they say bull and bear? Do you have any idea?
Man,
Why do they say bear? In share market, why is the bear term used and why is the bull term used?
bear is right. It's upright and 2 legs.
Bearish also bear, goes to sleep for 3 months in the winter.
Okay.
In India, I don't know if it happens. but
In
other
winter bear there is some snow bears. I think.
So bearish tendency is something like that, and bull is always ready to fight. So bullish tendency for share market is that means
Bear
it's
is for
really
down
going up.
Yeah, bear is for
Bearish means it's going down. So
I
I mean,
heard this
that's
one.
that much I know. There might be more information that others could give, I suppose.
I heard that bear also the
Bearish tendency.
snow bears are sleeping in when it is very.
The sleep.
Yeah.
So we have had Kiran. I hope he'll be able to come again, and we will like to attend more sessions like that. And this is also open for any law student who would like to, have some practice sessions here. Anybody is open to come. The number, phone number, and mail ID is also provided. So anybody who is interested can always contact. And the numbers are provided in the description. So thank you very much. Kiran.
Thank you, madam.
It was
Thank you.
nice talking
Thank
to
you.
you.